I'm Chris Myers Asch, and I am working on an initiative to build the U.S. Public Service Academy. I am a 2007 Echoing Green Fellow. Well, if you're applying to Echoing Green, I would tell you the same thing I used to tell my fifth graders, which is read the directions and answer the questions. You know, because I think we have this tendency to kind of go off on tangents because we know what we're talking about, and you think everybody else will follow you along too. But if these people have never read your application before, they've never met you, they've never heard of this idea before, and so you have to go back to step one and explain from the beginning in a very short amount of time, obviously in a short amount of space, and be able to do that well. And so I would say write your essays, rewrite your essays, rewrite them again, get somebody else to read them, and then rewrite them again. I think there's no reason why you shouldn't write that thing 10 or 20 times. Talk it over. Practice in the mirror. Do that elevator pitch. I promise you it helps. I'll tell you a real quick story. About 6 months after I got the Echoing Green Fellowship, I stepped onto an elevator with this elderly couple. We were going to the same dinner function, and the man literally turns to me and he says, "So, what do you do?" We had about 60 seconds before the elevator got to the 11th floor. By the end of the trip, the door opened. He said, "I love this idea. Sit next to me at dinner." We sat next to each other at dinner. I spent an hour and a half telling him about the Public Service Academy. At the end of the dinner, he leans over and he says, "Send me your 501c3 letter and I'll send you a $10,000 check." Great, best dinner I've ever had. I don't even remember what was on the menu. So you have to practice that pitch. You have to edit your essays. You have to take this very, very seriously.